Nice one. Let's just make sure everything's running. Change. Change. Oh, what are you talking now? Edit. Morimens. Okay, so there's not anything. Nice. That should be everything going okay, I hope. YouTube is breaking itself. Do apologise, I'm having some issues on the YouTube side, so yeah. But I should be ready shortly. YouTube is just being an absolute bitch to me. So I apologise for that. Right, we'll get on to Morimens. Should be able to now. And yes, very nice. Let me know if there's any issues. I'm looking in both chats. So we're going to smash out some Morimens, which is probably my favourite or second favourite thing at the moment. Gacha at the moment. It's really solid. Gameplay's fun. Visual. So what recovery? Oh yeah, because I didn't complete it, because I didn't use all of them. Follow. No, I'm not going to do that. We've got weeklies to do. Who do I want to level here? Skill wise, I could go for more copies of Dreamcatcher. just to actually empower my hard carry more, or I could start actually leveling up the supports. I don't think she has any ultimates points in. Yeah, so I could level up her. She's base level across all, but that's not too much of a worry at the minute. Enlighten skulls. Maybe him. So weekly. For now, I will just warm up a little bit with Phantasmal Dive. Oh, level 60. Let's see if I get absolutely bodied or not, which is a very real possibility. That I get absolutely fucking destroyed. Because it feels like sometimes it can be coin flip if you just do not get the right cards. Actually, maybe just taking the hit there would be better, because ideally this team wants to lose down to half HP. Crimson Shackle. I should use Strength first. I'm still really bad for not actually using my buffs first. Strength buff. 3. And now that applies, that procs a bleed on everyone for a percentage of the maximum of their bleed. Okay, I don't want to use this until I get below half HP. That's just a free draw basically. We'll do this to make everyone vulnerable. Probably doesn't matter either way here. I could just use this first game to actually get myself low. Hatred Unleashed. This heals me, but it's worth it just because it's a good amount of damage. Get rid of Sticky Wax, I'm not having to deal with that. Hatred Unleashed. Dead. It's not too bad so far then. Hopefully we'll be grabbing G-Doll as well. We abandoned this because we have a tribute on one of our characters that basically means we skip that, we get max HP, which obviously makes it easy to play below that half mark. So yeah, if I skip that, and then I can abandon that, and then that just takes the damage anyway. That's probably worth it for the first 2 fights. Shield, it's time the deck resets. That could actually be solid. Every time the deck resets, get strength. I'm trying to thin my deck out as much as possible, but like, it's not a first item thing. You want something that will help you reset the deck. Don't play shields. Strike. Does her finger count as a strike? That's actually pretty good then. That does count as a strike. That's really good. That might not be too bad. Increase when the battle starts, make self fragile. Fragile basically means I get less shields, but ultimately I'm playing a deck that isn't caring about shields, so that's just a flat 50% increase. I've got to take this anyway, but what am I more likely to use here? Probably that, because it's going to inflict vulnerable and it's useful in a pinch. Oh. Okay, so this is final stage. We do this. We're not doing it for the healing though. We can Rouse and Awakener. If you have Hamlin, he's usually the best choice because he has the single best Rouse in the game potentially. Like, it is a big buff. We're going to enter battle. Right, so Here's going to be more an interesting one. We're going to play that to get Crimson Shackles. Usually we'd get it for Hatred Unleashed because we do want Hatred Unleashed. But because we want to get low as well, and we've got that, so 1, 2, 3. That applies extra 271 from that, I believe. Hatred Unleashed because that gives us extra strength now. And Strike. Just to pop bleed. We're going to pass that. In the sight. Some more Wish to get the bonus power. Right, so here I could play that, but then that puts me out of using Crimson Shackles. No, it doesn't. Fucking hell, basic maths, too difficult for me. As long as that actually can't kill me, that's actually a pretty solid turn. Because now we're getting Bloodthirsty to level 2. Nice. What we're going to do is copy Bloodthirsty. Use that on Hela. Did not mean to do that. That's wasted. I meant to just use a finger because it'd eat the embryo to empower. So that's that there. You are going to hit for a decent amount. So what we're going to do is ascending scale. 6 that goes down to 0. So we're going to do that. That because that becomes 3 plus we get strike plus again. Play that for 0 and is dead. Kiss of the Lamprey is pretty good if you feel like you're going to get pushed into a corner. Losing strength sucks, but being able to get HP every time you cast, and it helps you just stay towards your half mark, which I am going to take actually because it's not actually bad. I just don't have great other options. That one isn't great. Draw 1 less each turn. Actually, it's not too bad. Increase hand limit by 3, but I draw 1 less. My hand draws quite a bit already, plus I usually have an excess of cards in my hand, so this could actually be pretty solid. After dealing the 3rd damage each turn, I obtain 24 shield. After dealing damage, I do quite a bit of damage each turn, depending on if the strike counts as 2. That might be a shout. But then that one's just a really good one, free. Weeping Pipe. Every time we basically get to empty deck and shuffle our deck, we're just going to get strength for it. Your form. Right, so I don't have... so I'm going to do this. Crimson Shackle. Because I would like to get a Crimson Shackle. 1, 2, because now that's just a free strength buff even if it is small. 3. And then we're going to use this strike because it procs the bleed. Which is pretty solid. It's not too bad, we're taking a couple hundred damage there, but we don't care that much about it. So we're going to go Hatred Unleashed. Which is going to let us play that twice. Play this. Draw. They're probably not going to live that long, so I may as well use the embryos simply to give us more ultimate charge. 1, 2, 3, and finish with that. It's good to use your Caro embryos after if you're going to win without needing to use an ultimate, simply because it's free ultimate charge. That's not bad. That's early money plus it thins our deck. It basically plays the card twice and gives you currency each time, which is pretty solid considering it's a free card thinning every game. Where the fuck is the teleport? Oh, I do have the key now. I was wondering. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do wish you could click on the furthest talent and move you automatically, but you do have to go one by one. It's very annoying. Do this. Gain 3 random command cards from the deck. Choose to remove one. Gain black sigils. Could be good if I don't pull something I desperately need. That's actually an insanely good one for us. So we're going to get rid of Strike. Yeah, I was going to get rid of his Strike, but his Strike is free strength gen, so there's no reason not to. We'll do this. I don't want to get myself too low because that would suck, especially when I'm having fun. 356. So we're going to play this to get it out of the deck and to thin our deck. 1, 2. Now this is played for free. Effectively, this is a 3 cost, gives you 4 strength, plus 2 cards that let you draw 1 each, and gives you 1 mana back, so it's a 1 cost technically. But if you can't afford to play it, instead it just gives you the strength, doesn't take any cost, and puts the insight into your deck instead. Which is like actually phenomenal. I did use this already, nice. We're gonna copy that. Every turn, basically, this has prepare. Every turn it costs 2 less, so you copy this into your hand early, just so you've got a free copy. Do that. Just so you've got 2 copies cooking. 405. Drop both of those. Drop this. Drop this. This destroys his shield, and it reduces all of her cards by 1, as well as letting us draw 1. We're going to play Small Wish because that is a colossal power-up. Hate. Get Hatred Unleashed again. We're gonna do that, so when Hatred Unleashed is played, it'll play it again, as well as reducing that as damage, but that's less important. Hatred Unleashed. Do this. That's effectively, if they have vulnerable, it's a free damage if you can pay the cost and you get the cost back. Gain crit damage and crit rate. That's probably worth it. Oh, it died from that. Alright, shit, I didn't heal. I didn't think that Strike was going to kill it. I'm not going to lie to you, Chief. We are going to... Ooh, that's really good. Embryo Fusion is basically our resource in this faction. I have got a lot of money at the minute. Let's rouse... Hellet's pretty good just because she's our main damager, just like ramping up her damage more. Inflicts bleed, that's good. I do like her thing, but I've not used it to any degree yet, so... Every turn add 1 second vulnerable. After dealing damage to a vulnerable enemy, reduce her temper. That's actually solid because we apply a lot of vulnerability. Starts with extra counter, using defense against counter, not using defense though. It's still not a bad card though. Oops, excuse me. At the end of each round, when the corresponding awakener for the last command card is played, gain 20 elements. So effectively, the last card, let's say if I play her card last, it'll give her 20 towards Singer. That's not bad for the price. After an exalt, the corresponding gains 10 shield, 32 shield plus 10 awaken. That's actually not bad either. We're looking for something called Magic Hat, ideally, which is a cursed relic. Everything costs between 1 and 4 randomly, but you get 2 extra mana. At the start of the turn, if HP is greater than 32, lose 32, gain 32 strength, 12 alert each turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. These are both really good for this build. The strength is really solid though. An awakener. Lose temporary strength. I'm always going to use Hatred Unleashed, so that. Another final buy. The final battle. She's swinging for 640 and 1. I actually can't not take the lethal hit from it, but I will survive it. Because I've not been able to find anything that's given me extra mana. This deck's a little clunky. It likes having 6 or 7 at least. So we are gonna do. Do I reasonably get weakness? If I can get her to, I can petrify her. Oh, that sucks. Hatred Unleashed. Irregular form. Hatred Unleashed. Yeah, I really wanted her. Oh, that could actually be really bad. Resisted death. She's doing 230. That's more manageable. Small wish. I actually needed to play thingy last round. I'm gonna retry this because I've that was really bad. I needed to play Crimson last round. So Hatred Unleashed. I need to play this 3 times over. And then use that to get rid of it. Because I need this card in my hand to be able to survive the next attack. If I don't want to use that, and I want to use her as an emergency case. So we're going to take the damage here, which is fine. So we're going to play Embryo to get her there. And effectively what her ultimate's going to do, when you devour that, everyone gets extra mana. But it's going to do all this, which is weaken, bleed, poison. But it is also going to let us get 2 copies of a card into our hand. And it will have extra effects effectively. Do that to weaken. So we're going to go 1. Ooh, Hellet's card 3. Good. 2. The good thing is hers gives all of her cards retain. I've got no mana at the minute, so I'm going to hold off on that. Because I want to copy... Okay. We're safe. Drop this. Drop this. Right. So if I do this... and copy Hatred and get copy of Hatred Unleashed in my hand, and then I play this to copy the Hatred Unleashed, and then now that I've got that, I'm gonna copy. I can devour the Embryo. That busts her, making all of her cards cost 1 less, which gives me an insanely good turn. 1, 2, 3. Play this for the strength bonus and the... Oh, fuck. I thought that was going to cost... I'm dumb. I'm very, very dumb. But it's fine, because we're going to keep those in our hand and we're going to hope to draw... Oh yeah, I forget. I don't discard her cards now. So, what we'll do is, we're going to play Ty's card. Embryo. We're going to play her because she's going to devour the Embryo and that's going to petrify her. So she won't actually get to attack this turn, which is colossal for us. Copy. I'm going to do Hatred Unleashed. Oh, that might have actually been better to play before Hatred Unleashed. No, actually, that's going to be... No, that's actually fine. We're going to do this. This effectively makes a card cost 2 less or 2 more. If you make a card cost 2 more, it will repeat the effect twice. And now, because this is too expensive, play this. Plays twice, and gives me all of those into my deck, which is huge. That's... So 1, 2... Nice, we've copied that. I'm going to play this. Let's copy Bloodthirsty Flail. and defense, because that is going to proc 1k from the bleed. So as we can see, she is swinging hard. So what we are going to do is we're going to take a little more of a defensive approach. We're going to use Blood of Fear. All enemies gain weakness, so she does 20. Each of those attacks is going to do 25% less. We're going to play his card on Bloodthirsty Flail, which of course is going to let it repeat twice, as well as applying a damage down to her. And then we'll play that, which is a lot of bleed applied. We've also got a lot of these. They're her cards, they stun her, but they give her bonuses afterwards. Ideally, we don't want to do that for obvious reasons. Do that on ties just to help clear up my hand a bit. So she is going to do that. I could do that again. Actually, I will. Vulnerable for 2 turns. We're going to copy our next card for 2, which is going to be Hatred. Just to get more strength. And then we're going to go Crimson. I should do this first, I think. Swing. And she's dead because I crit. Wait, why did I only get 12k? I think that's because I died. That's because I actually had to use not an emergency notice, but I had to use my prevention of I use death trigger. That's unfortunate. That feels pretty bad, man. Nice. Manual. Reach level 5 affinity with so many awakeners. What did I reach it with? Why is it not popping up for me? I'm going to claim those. Yeah, well, this is on Steam if anyone actually wanted to play it. It's actually pretty solid for a free game. It does have its difficulty curve, though. That's the only thing. It does have a pretty steep difficulty curve at that. There is a lot to learn, considering it's a roguelike as well. But it's really weird. I don't know if I like it as a roguelike. I like it as a gacha, but I don't know if I like it as a roguelike. Awaken. We're going to keep pulling up for Blade of the Titan. Nice. We get a copy. Absolutely huge. And that is because we want to get 12. We need to get 12 extra copies of that so I can use 2 at the wheels. But that's up to. I thought. Oh, so I did only have 6 copies. I thought I was at +6 already. Feels bad, man. Nice. After using an exile, increase critical damage by 6%, and then all cards belonging to the owner of this thing has a chance to cost half, or cost 1 less, I think. Brain is not braining. Glimpse beyond the sanctum. Prisoner. Okay, see what bits we need to do here. Achievements are done. I've got to use an Ultra Awakener. So I think this is one of those times where I'm just going to do it on the easiest difficulty just to get the... so I don't have to focus on using a difficult thing. So Married Prisoner, which of the 2 that I need? I think it's going to be blue and red books. Yes, blue and red. Maybe mostly red though, thinking about it, but we'll go blue and red. Challenge. Oh, I don't know what to challenge that. Because all I'm going to do, I'm just going to go on the easiest. Actually, if I'm doing the lowest cost, I want to do it on the easiest because then I can't reenact the harder difficulties. I'll do it on this one. Challenge. It's going to cost me a decent amount, but effectively, let's just swap, say, for now, Goliath for Wing. Oh, I can't because she exists. Shouldn't matter too much. Replace 24 for Winkle just so I can get the Ultra. And then just do this twice. Put on these difficulties to get it through because I just want to complete the quest. I don't want to actually think about it. Choose this cards to discard. I wonder if getting rid of that this way actually does. Nice, it does. So I could forge. Oh god. One. Do that. Strike. And yeah, so this one's just simply to get the mission out of the way. We'll get rid of shields. Protected barrier, whatever. Just build up a bit of energy. She's got an immunity phase, so I have to wait, and then hopefully I'll just get a good card. Oh my god, I'm so I hate this. Why do I only... Nice. This is just taking absolute effort though. I hate this because I hate the copying thing. That you've got to discard 2 cards every turn just because it's annoying to do. Get 3 on the side. We'll use this to draw 2. Nice. She did. Just I don't need to think. I think I can just reenact it. Confirm. And that. Oh, you actually have to play it. I thought you could just think it. That's a little annoying, but oh well. Do that one. I want this because that is for Caro, and then we can go Aqua because that's what I use most. Well, after the thingy. Kick in for this. Like those. So what we are waiting for is a character called G-Doll. G-Doll is a very, very strong character, and that is who I'm saving for currently. I've not got loads saved, but it should be enough to get a couple copies. What did I need to do here? Yeah, I wanted to do weekly, but I wanted to show who I wanted to level. Because I don't think getting her last level for Ultimate is going to be worth that investment cost when I think other upgrades are going to be better on other characters for now. I'm going to swap her back to 24 while I'm thinking about it. So my choices are I could do a little bit to level Hamlin up, or I could do a little bit to level Ties. I don't know what is Ties' ultimate level though. Enlightened skills, she's 4. So I think I'll go for him. He might have the same as Thinker, to be fair. Skills. Yep, so it's still that anyway. That's fine. I'll probably level up this and this, because they're the 2 obvious skills that I actually use. Tides of the Black Pool. This is the weekly challenging. Oh shit, this is the hard one as well. I may actually get bodied on this, and it might not be close, because if this is what I'm thinking of, if this is the last mission of the campaign bit that I've just done, that's going to be so insanely difficult. Well, fuck it, we do it. What the fuck? Please look, dungeon. What do you mean? Guess we're not doing that then. That is a little annoying, I won't lie. Because that is one of the things I wanted to do. That is not worth pulling on. Invictus is apparently really good. He's apparently cloud as well. Provide steady shield accumulation plus explosive ailments gains in ultra turns, unleashing devastating critical hits when the moment arrives. And that I already have. That's just hers. Definitely worth a pick up. So what I will do is then, do I need to collect anything for the weeklies? Or does anything reset on a weekly basis? I don't recall. Investigation. I'm still waiting to get. I'm like 1 day off. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I will be quickly moving over to Wuthering Ways. I was hoping to do more with this, but the game has determined no. So I will just. That's very loud. Morimens. Let's go. Woo-wah. We shall do woo-wah now. I was hoping to do more with Morimens, but because the weekly thing kind of just said, well, no, you need to log out and read it, I just cannot be asked to reload the game. I'm not going to lie to you, Chiefs. So we are going to rock up on Wuthering Ways. Hopefully this will actually not be a complete pain in the ass. Nice. We are fresh and loaded. Because I think I've got all my weekly bits to do. I've still got a decent amount of side content to do actually since coming back. I've been a little bit lazy with it. I'd been intending to stream the side content as well, so. Yeah, I'm very much looking 2.6, 2.4 rather. 2.4? Am I mathing this right? I'm not sure. The next update for Wuthering is looking absolutely fantastic. Where is that? Sadly, we don't have flight in this area yet, so I will not be flying there. I will just fast travel and be boring. May as well get this out of the way while I'm in the area. And I've got to do dailies. I'm still. I don't know who I'm building next. I might. It's either one of these two that I'm going to keep building there. I still need to build Vrain, actually think about it. This game has some of the most satisfying combat, especially for a gacha game. Like, especially with the release of like Brant and Carlotta, like Carlotta's combo is so slick. And then this attack. And she jumps over them and freezes them the entire time. And then we've got Brant, who's just like a pirate swinging on the mast of the ship. And his ultimate is literally fucking swings on an anchor and eviscerates it. But it's funny because his ultimate's not even his strongest part, it's his resonance skill when it gets empowered. It does so much damage as well. So let us go and do the weekly for now. So can I not just random swing? Tower of Unavert, Diversity, no. Was that not actually? Was he weekly? Am I blind? Not that weekly. I should be more clear. I need to do. Let's think about it. I've not done. Since I've made these characters, I've not actually done. Wuthering Ways. That I probably could do now that I've got two decently good teams. It is Renacito I want to go to, and I cannot remember for the life of me. There's some Noir. There we go. I don't know what the element's going to be though. I feel like it's going to be Havoc because it's not done Havoc for a decent while. Enter the Somnoir, Current Aid, Baiji, Roshia, I can't like. Yeah, so it's you're not even allowed to, you're not allowed to for the bonus. You're not allowed to use rover. That's a bit dirty. Or as an 80s do thingy. That's fine. We just swap teams now to my second. Well, technically my main team because it is the one I enjoy playing the most. But both are really fun. Let's go. So basically, we'd get the 150 times. Well, 150% points. It just means that you're not having to run it twice. Mamma mia. Figurati. I love Rocky. She's so cute. Or Rosha, as you want to call it. Cat. Basic attack summons a fireball, heavy attack cyclone. That could. I'm gonna do heavy attack. Curious, I've not seen that one. The fireball's really strong because it procs so often. I want to see what it does. That does not last long to say it's a wind-up ability and a heavy attack. I should have waited and got the stack first. Perfect timing on my part, well played. Fucking perfectly timed it so I'd get projectile out of the way. Do this. I'm playing this like absolute ass. Mamma mia, eventi, figurati. I feel like I'm doing. I suppose it is havoc element type, but still, I just feel like I'm doing no damage. Mamma mia, eventi. Nice. I will not be taking that fucking heavy attack cyclone anymore. That feels like ass. Increased damage double. That's what I'm talking about. Attack's nice, but there is some things that limit your actual attack, so it's not worth it all the time. Quick death. If you see one of these glowing, you can get extra things, including an extra white cat. Model increases crit rate, that'll do. Don't really need it, but you get extra bonuses for excess crit as well, which is another power up. Heal, cat. No, why does it always go without telling that one? Duration reduces by 25%, but increasing attack by 75. That is worth it usually. Interest skill, that's really good. This attacks give the energy. Okay, I did not have enough for it. That is unfortunate. It defeats an enemy. That's pretty good. That's just scaling. Pretty useless later into the game, but you want it early to actually scale up. Mamma mia, eventi, figurati. Nice. That was actually way easier than the mini boss was. Crit rate by 50. Oh, both of those good. Crit rate by 50 is kind of fun though. Claim rewards. No, I don't want to claim those rewards. Fear struggle, because I've got all of it. No. Fear struggle, not the rewards. That's such an awkward placement for them. Mamma mia, figure out. And what we're looking for here is, if you see that rock up there, that rock has symbols on it. If you destroy that, you get fragments. Occasionally you get a cat. But there is a few other places that you can spawn. There might be one up here, usually to the back left or to the back right. As we can see, it's the back left there. Cancel on the downswing. Nice. And there's a cat. Crit damage when active resonator defeats an enemy. That is actually worth it because that increases crit damage by a percentage of our crit rate. That's why we want to stack as much crit rate as possible with it. When lose HP, activate. Nice. Both of those are pretty good. One's you take more damage for more to deal more damage. The others you lose max health for more damage, which I think are both pretty solid. You will obey. Oh my god, the effect lasted just long enough to kill the boar on the backswing as well. Nice. Again, we're going to look in this area for the cat. Heavy damage, not great. Resonance Liberation, that's just our ultimate damage. I must have already destroyed the rock because the cat's up there. Basic attack, oh, both these are pretty good. Let's get a little bit tanky. I don't think we need it all that much, but it's 45% and we've already got a lot of attack stacked, and I do believe it'll get diminishing returns. There's a rock there as well, which could potentially have a cat in it. Oh.
Keep it together.
Nice. Dead. Let's hope. Nope, just stream fragments. That's okay. Defense. Basic attack speed, that is always the best one to get because it enables your combos. Most characters will have a combo that wants to start with their auto attacks and build up into something a little more obviously better, whether that's building for concerto energy. I'm gonna do this. Mamma mia, eventi, figurati. Lead that into our ultimate, into this, swap into rover, into ultimate. Nice. No glowing inner tubes, unfortunately. Increase attack. Fear struggle. Fear struggles are usually the harder one. They're the ones with 2 segments. Worth doing though because the 2 segments have the 2 power-ups. Absolute pool room vibes from this, by the way. It's a little grim. Cat. That's pretty good. That's really good at this point. Basically, it's going to double all of our attacks, so that's going to go to 9k. Double all of our attacks, but then it is fixed afterwards. So we take this, and then if I go, say, can I check rover stats? Now has 9k, but it means any more upgrades for attack literally does nothing. So we only want damage increases that aren't attack based, whether that's crit or what have you. But it's worth it if you've got plenty of attack stats, obviously, because you're getting double the value from everything that you've got. Talk to cat. Basic attack. See, this is bad now. Their attack is increased by 15%. Obviously, we can't increase it because it's now stuck at a fixed rate. I'm going to go combat again because I prefer to actually just get rewards. Mamma mia, eventi. Not shall whisper. Oh fuck, I will kill this in like 30 seconds. It shouldn't have the boss health bar though, so it should be fine. She's still fucking tanky, bro. What the fuck? Nice. And that gives us double rewards now. Combat HP, so that's the same what we just had finger, but it's going to double our HP, which is going to be 40k, 50k, 90k, which is kind of hilarious when you think she scales on HP as well, so her having 90k health is so much scaling. So she heals for 4% of her lost HP. Let's say she was basically dead, she would heal what, 9k? No, 900, 3600 a hit. Cat. Increase attack by 60 isn't useful to me. Deals damage. This is better because it's not increasing attack, it's just increasing overall damage. Basic attack damage, that's huge. Increased resonance liberation damage is colossal as well. That'd be terrible to purchase now, it's not bad early on though. Resonance skill. It's fixed, so it can't be reduced either, so that's just free as an upgrade. Yeah, that'd be... I kind of want to test that. So that's 9k. Will that override the thingy, do you think? Will that... Obviously, if it's 9k fixed, but then will this override and say it will never exceed 2k? I feel like just the word... I feel like this is the wording of that means it'll auto override the fixed one. But let's see. No! It just means it can't go over to... Oh, so now that that's locked in, that's just a free upgrade, basically. That's pretty nice. I was a little worried that it was going to take me down to 2k, and I was going to be like, shit. All the downsides with none of the upsides, basically. Mamma mia, avanti, figurati. Mamma mia, avanti. Decent. Like, this build has been insane. I've got so many power-ups and everything that even my like auto attacks are doing massive damage. Oh, wasn't hit defeats target. It's a bit late for that. Bum ba dum, bum ba dum. Who are we fighting? Dragon of Dirge. Not my favourite in the world, but hey, it is a Spectro, so that's pretty good. Mamma mia, avanti, figurati. Not shall whisper. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh, it's fusion, my bad. I think it's because of the colour, and I thought it was fucking Spectre. I'm being dumb. Mamma mia, avanti, figurati. I'm hoping that's still within time. It should have been nice. Havoc Rover, so stylish. Oh god. Nice, that's dead. We don't need to collect this award, we just leave. We've got the full 6k Legionary points, which means we just get all of the rewards, which is nice and easy. Which is plenty of rewards as well. Hopefully, I'm hoping Camellia will be back soon, because that's who I'm aiming to pull. But no, I know that she didn't go too long before the Annie. But then there were so many banners on the anniversary. Like, who else is going to rerun at this point? We had Shorekeeper literally right before the Annie. Everyone else on the Annie. Guess I'm medic. That's 100. So fences. Claim these. Couple of good rewards. It's not too bad, especially if you've got the right element just to help you get through it. What are you telling me to? I'd already done it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Go to Whimpering Waves because I have yet to do too far into this. Doomstrand. When entering Concerto Elegies, restore to 100 resonance. Concerto is probably better for Rokia's team because she wants that as soon as, so we'll do this. Do I go? I'm going to use my thing actually. I want to get Verena leveled up a little bit. I think Verena is the best shout. I need to get leveled. Why do I have Trainer at fire? Who's using the other one? Like Shorekeeper. Oh yeah, I gave that to Shorekeeper, so she's just not had one for a while. This increases healing bonus. That might not be too bad. I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, that's kind of shit. Okay, I think Rectifier Voyage is third best.
I will be there for everyone.
I don't know why I keep cancelling out this many. I need to go to Sun because I need it. So I think I've got to kill the Morning Aches, yep. Let's go kill this a couple of times. We'll get her leveled up to level 90. No, thank you, Mr. Bot. I don't think I will.
At your disposal. In war with time.
This. I was gonna swap. I suppose it won't matter, but I think Havoc's best into thingy if I'm thinking correctly. Nice. And this should instantly respawn. This change is probably the best they've done. The fucking yeah, everything just respawns, like excellent. Just instantly respawns after thingy. We shouldn't have to wait for it. One, two. Two, and I might just be able to insta burst it next time. Just how much damage it's just. It didn't. Oh my god! It's technically still in the air. That's really sad. I was like, yeah, this is a free one shot, and then of course not. Two. Nice. At least these are quick kills though. No liz but strange birds. And then one more. One, two, three. Enter ulti. Probably don't even need to activate enrage. Yeah, nice. And now just so I can get out of the arena real quick so I don't start fighting it when I'm not even looking. Oof.
I will be there for everyone.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
Puppy. Fuck, I'm gonna go Shifang Pharmacy. To be fair, it might have actually been faster to just go and pick them myself, I'm not gonna lie. But you just never know. Go this way.
Greetings. She found farmers. Hello. What type of medicine are you looking for today? I might be.
Thank you for that.
I will be there for everyone.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings. As of late, my thoughts have turned to the wondrous ways in which life flourishes. The fish dance in the sea, the trees root deep in the earth, and the birds take
Just want to have a
flight in
quick
the
look at
sky,
Verina's
all thriving and growing in unique ways. You seem to always inspire me to new wonders too. Would you like to hear about them?
No, I would not like to hear about them, thank you. So her best one is Variation R5, and then it's Call of the Abyss. So Call of the Abyss is the best one, actually. After Stellar Symphony, which I don't have. Switch. Upgrade. Hopefully it won't be too much to upgrade. It's not like, I guess it shouldn't be better than a Rectifier Voyage, obviously. Nice. Okay, so okay, so I only have these left now. And I know it'd be fucking broke again. It's so rough, man. It's fine, they'll do. It's still better than what she had before, plus she's leveled up a bit. So let's go to Whimpering Waste, and I will suffer through this. Because I am absolutely ass. Doomstrand. So. Concerto Energy, we were going. Havoc Robot, that. So Neko takes 1 damage. I have to cast him into decrease crit damage. That's really good for this. Is that unlimited? Yes. Very nice. Next team is going to be 1, 2, 3. Every time they resonate deals basic attack damage, then next basic attack is amplified by. That is very, very good for Brand Call After. Because they both auto attack a lot, even Showkeeper stacks up to 5 times, right? Mamma mia, talent, cigarette.
One with the sounds. One at a time. None shall whisper.
One, two. Combo into this, just for a lot of damage. Pull everything in with that. Nice, that lasted long enough to pull the next turn as well.
One with the sounds.
Nice. At least that one nice and easy. Everything's only going to get much harder from here. God, my throat, bro. I should not be getting sick at this rate. Do this.
Same actor, different role. Climax of the show. Listen carefully.
Oh, so much damage. Oh, I didn't finish off the attack, that's still not alone.
In the name of the Montanis. Still recognize me?
not mean to.
Let the flames rise.
I love Brant. Brant's such a good character. Just like the way he's just his attack style's so cool as well. I feel like this is taking an awful long time. I'm assuming it's because I'm bad. Or these units aren't always the best for.
At the helm. In the limelight.
In the limelight.
Right behind you.
Oh, it fucking pulled them. It pulled him towards me when the other two were there.
Still recognize me?
God, that were way too close. I feel like I'm ass. New totem unlocked. Is that 2,500 points total? Because I feel like I can do that because my first team should be able to hard carry it for the most part. Let's see. I think I can get through these ones with blue ones potentially. Yeah, just do some of. I mean, that's also pretty good. That's also pretty good actually. Captain, because I do crit a lot as well. Maybe the auto attack one's better, but I'm not 100% sure. Mamma mia, veramente. Che veramente. Holy I don't like how big their hitboxes are. Oh, why are you I fucking hate these enemies, bro. They just split away from each other so you can't do big area damage. Get back here, dickhead. That was me. One more of them. I didn't know what the center part was. Maybe there's something I'm entirely missing here, but holy fuck, I hate these enemies. The salamanders are cool. They just chill. One, two.
None shall whisper.
Why did it have spawning protection for a second there? Because I feel like fucking my rover ultimate did no damage to the cuddle waddle there. Okay, I still think I need to get 1,100 points on this team, which I don't think I'm going to do easily. Well, Bash President is different than so you never know. I don't think I ever used the Dragon of Dirge here though, because I think it's too slow and it doesn't do enough damage. Nice, that was a good.
Glory demands more. In the name of the Montellis.
In the name of the Montellis.
Still recognize me?
Climax of the show.
Leave it to me. I am graft to you.
These guys are assholes. But they are big targets, which makes it very nice for them. Oh, that was clean. Crit rate increased to 100%, very nice. So now when I swap into characters, it gives me the crit bonus. How fucking tanky is this little fucking Echo Bear thing? Oh. Now that's a lot of damage. Okay, it's fine, we managed to. So we've got to get 3,500. While in a mid-air, while performing a mid-air attack, the resonator deals 500% fusion damage. Okay, so that's Rokia's thing. I'm guessing counts as a mid-air attack, correct? If I can do it just this, because technically she's in the air, so every time she's slamming down, I'm assuming that counts as a mid-air attack. Which, if so, that's going to be a decent amount of damage increase. Yes, it does. I saw the explosion there. Might even, yes, and it gets 2 off every time because it's one. I don't know if I guessed the back one. It doesn't. I was worried about that when I fucking silent falls. I was mid fucking attack, you asshole. One, two, three. None shall whisper.
One with the sounds.
Do this so I can get the switch to her and proc this. Hero!
Down with the curtain. One with the sounds.
I thought I had full thing in my bed.
Nowhere to hide.
You will obey.
One with the sounds.
I feel like I'm getting a good chunk of this. They're very tanky at this point now. So I'm not getting extra points in this last round. That's unfortunate. They were very, very tanky though. I was doing the excess is just to help your other team if you've got the damage to, which I don't feel like I did there. Which is unfortunate, but it's no worse. I got a pretty good lead on the on the first team. This will be counted as a mid-air attack. Obviously, I feel like this mid-air attack thing's just designed for Brant, right? Considering his entire fucking gameplay is I'm literally swinging through the sky. I wonder if because she floats, maybe she counts as thing as well. If Shorekeeper counts as floating in the air. But I didn't see the finger cut, so probably not. He swung into an attack, but because a thing had died, he didn't know where to go with it, which is pretty funny. Oh my god, that's so much damage.
My compliments. Still recognize me.
I feel like I'm doing no damage to these, to the fucking little ones, bro. Why are you so tanky? Die! Bro took 3 shots from Carmela's ult to die.
Climax of the show.
Come on, boom. Nice. The fact that I might actually lose this battle, I feel like I'm doing no damage. Am I... Maybe I'm just absolutely ass. Like, I know I'm not good at the game. Well, fuck me, I thought I'd... But surely this is just a damage issue, right? Like, bro, what is the fucking HP bar on this thing? I'm hitting it over and over again, ulting it. Like Carmela's ult, and it didn't even get close to doing anything.
Leave it to me.
Yikes. Maybe they have resistances I'm not aware of? One. Okay, so I've got those. Claim a total on 9th. And respawning waves. I've got no clue what respawning waves is. Oh, no. Glacier resist. So, no, the only resistance they had would have been to Shorekeeper, which shouldn't have mattered. Air res, electro res, fusion res, havoc res. Weird. Hitting a target with a resonance skill increases their resonance skill damage by 10%. Nice. I will leave that for now. I've done a little bit of progression with it. That's pretty nice. Well, I've got all the bits to do. Yes. Does I think I have too much to do outside of. No, I did my day list. Very nice. Did the Somnoir, did the. That one I've already. Oh, that's just the invite code, isn't it? Is that still going? 2 days. Golden Nightmare. Have I not obtained most of this yet? I feel like I should have. Okay, so there's those bits. How long does this last for? 13 more days. Okay. And then there's convene for a resonator. X amount of times. And weapon convene. I don't want to just convene just to get those tokens because of pure fights. I think I'm like 45. Okay, 47. That's not particularly massively far away from pity. And I can't justify going with a Carmela's weapon either, like because it's nearly. Okay, let's do. Fuck it, let's do a temple, man. This is where I get gold, right? No. More Teffy, we'll take it. It's not addiction if you know you're addicted. Standard bundles. I thought I needed to collect something from here. Wave bands. I was kind of dumb, and I bought. I don't feel bad for it. I bought Roche's though because Roche's is pretty good. It gives her stun immunity while in the air, so she doesn't get knocked out of every fucking attack every 2 seconds.
Understood.
I've done the weeklies there. Could done that. That is definitely an offline thing because it is very long, and I quite enjoyed it. A lot of people haven't though. Gifts of Melodic. I've collected. I'm getting a message from someone. Nope, just random fucking Discord noise. I mean, I could have a crack at Zenless, or I could do my dailies on. I've done my dailies on Honkai, but maybe I can still do my weeklies on Honkai, to be fair. So let's open here, and then I can do some of that. But I'll do a bit more on everything, and then I might call it a stream after that. Try and go for around 2 hours. Plus, I can show off like Honkai, which I've not shown off on stream before, my progression on that and everything. So we'll close off of Wuthering. I need to change my thing over. Why are you not capturing? There we go. Actually capturing Honkai. Ooh. Wait, so fucking Kick did find thing eventually then. It did find that was on it did find that was on Morimens, and then I've been just fucking playing. Universe. I think I should continue with this one because I think I need that to continue on the harder difficulties on the other one. I don't want to practice it. I want to face plant the wall and then complain when I don't do it right. During the day after another opponent's 8 attacks until the falling. That's not great. When entering the day, she's dawn. Increases after an ally target's attack to increase ally speed. Don't like it because it counters triggers. Okay, additional damage. Every debuff target increases its damage. That's into nihility. Butterfly Soul's pretty good. I always go this one because I'm a bitch. But it gets you away most lead. Just play her. She absolutely just eviscerate. Hers is just gonna eviscerate everything. Especially because it's the first fight of the thing, so you just instantly use her thing, get proxy true damage when they're already basically one shot. When all ally plays in action, that's pretty good actually. That can let you easily cycle certain bosses. I need that for thingy. Not particularly like anything else. After an ally's HP or shield effect is reduced, that's not bad. Consume. Increase the defense, that's pretty good for adventuring. Increase allies to that one. Because I'm a monkey, I'm gonna just keep going for combat, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, got a decent enough team that this should just be easy as.
Hedge your bets.
Hedge your bets. Oh, their health wasn't reduced. I was like, what the fuck? I genuinely thought I was fucked.
Helpless as ever.
Because I thought in the first 3 fights, I didn't realise it was just like the first 3 waves, potentially. Increases all that, targets damage dealt, that's just not bad. That's just a flat 10% damage increase, right? Even if you don't use a memo sprite. That's, you can do that pretty consistently with Herta, because Herta will always attack a second time. Well, usually she gets enough speed after casting her ultimate that she will attack a second time. Do that, get the points. Reject the trial and take 300 of his cosmic fragments. Obtain 1. Wait. I'm guilty. Obtain 2. 1 3-star occasion. I don't know which. Argue with the judge. Obtain 1 blessing. Reject the trial and take 300 of his fragments. So that's just. I was looking at the one below and I just realised that's a debuff. I was like almost close to taking it though, like a dumb motherfucker. Wards. One second, I just need Discord stop. Do not disturb because people are just randomly messaging me, and I apologise for the notifications. Not very professional, I know. Nihility, not great. We don't really. Nothing particularly great from us from that. Dawn, that's going to be on Herta, so that's just insane. I did not. I wish games had stopped swapping between E and F for interact. What are the best lessons I've got currently? Well, the same I like acts consecutively. That's pretty good, just to get the skill. That's always good. I'm going to take shield effect as well, because I think that's pretty good, especially on someone like Aventurine who already does so much damage. Okay, so looks like Aventurine's leading in the attack here. So I enact you to implant weakness. Then Aventurine to implant crit damage.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Tribbies, because Tribby gets to attack to everyone, but Tribbies is mostly really good simply because of she gets her ulti back every basically 2 turns. Actually, I don't know if that completely just cuts out of her. Okay, he gets the proc anyway. It's 1 million damage, bro, and I'm not even near full build. After ally attack, after allies use ultimate soul 2 times, deal. That's good. It's gonna take a while to get, but that's good. Both of those are pretty good. This is closer to it though. Tries all allies. I'm gonna go Caprism though, because I've got so many things that I should be able to afford. Soul Chrysalis, because Chrysalis does a lot of damage. really that doesn't help anyone. Uses, yes, just because I'm going ultimate. When one character following the path of destruction or erudition uses their abilities consecutively, their basic attack. That's pretty good after the highest energy. I'm gonna take that simply because I don't have it unlocked, so it's just an unlock as well. But that's not. It's harder in a turn with Triby because Triby always acts after an ultimate, which is really strong. But thank you. I don't even know what that is, but it's probably going to be our first one, right? Of course. When selecting blessings, oh, that's so bad as well. That's fucking terrible, actually. When I've taken the thing that I need to complete, what do you call it? When I need to complete the what's the word I'm looking for? When I need to complete the equations as well. It's crazy, bro. That's gonna suck. Herter, what are you selling? Little Herter. Open the store. That's not bad during the day because that's actually pretty good. Okay, I think now I have to make sure I get as many, since I'm limited in scope, I want to get as many upgrades as I can from. Nice. So I just need to get 7 those, that's not great. I'm in danger. Every time it rolls nihility, and I just don't need nihility by any means whatsoever. I never run nihility because I don't have nihility teams to do so. This is you. Oh, I need more money. That's quite funny. It's coming. There's a super strong anyway, so it's worth dropping this on as soon as I can. It's coming! I'll take it all. Or fly soul, and it'll be doing more damage. I randomly pulled a 10 pull on the Herta banner as well, and I got Herta's thingy. Oh, I basically ignore. That's pretty good actually. great buy. That's always good. That's literally I've gone, but I want to push in and try and go again. Ba-da-dum, ba-ba-dum. Oh, I'm so bored. But oh well.
Something have nothing. To the souls.
May as well just drop Axe's ulti.
I reforge all things.
Helpless as ever. Expand your thinking.
Now it's going to nightfall.
Insanity.
I don't think I have any night buffs, so it's not great for me.
Watch your head.
But oh well.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Have a notes. Restore energy. Boons. This boon and its enhancement effects always effective at night. Which one is it? So that means that even during night it still works, right? If I'm reading into that correctly, which I hope I am, but I am very stupid, so I could be wrong. Fuck, I didn't mean to use tribute, I meant to use his. My bad. I'm brainless, apparently. Born with a brain with no ridges or bumps. It's coming.
I'm just a freaking insanity. Look. With this divine power.
This should effectively wipe majority of the team, I feel like.
The dice have
The dice has been
been cast.
cast.
Or maybe I'll
Take it all.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a
The amount of times you can just cycle through to this team as well.
seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. Glimpse in my mouth.
Watch your head.
The fact that they're taking that much retaliation damage as well.
To the soul. Look. With this divine power.
That should do the majority of the work there, especially after Chibi follows up.
Sure, I'll play along.
Thought to do more. I was wrong.
Curiosity.
Luckily, this should actually do the majority because that's going to be a lot of true damage as well. Decent amount of energy back as well.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Drop that, make it more vulnerable to crit damage because that's the bigger target. It's pretty funny because this isn't even a particular big follow-up team, but there's so much follow-up on the team
Helpless as ever. Open sesame.
because of Tribi and Adventuring. It's kind of stupid, really. It's great.
Nothing but
There's so much extra damage a turn as well. And look at all the effects.
Watch your head.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Butterfly Soul, that should be a lot of extra damage, I believe. Nice, rolling through to Nightfall. I shouldn't have lost my buff though, because I think that last upgrade prevents me from doing.
Underestimating us will cost you.
Something
Nice.
of nothing. To the soul. Insanity. Look.
Nice, and then I can proc. Is, I think Canax is your edition, right? I believe he is.
Open sesame.
So he should benefit from the effect when he goes 3 times on the... It should be a decent amount of extra damage if when he follows up his own attacks multiple times. I do believe Tribby makes that a little bit more awkward because she follows up after every ultimate. And I don't know if that intercedes as counting as that not count following up with his own attacks, which I can only assume is the case. That's pretty good when into battle. All enemies receive set damage equal to 30% of their maximum health. Oh, I need this one, but this one's more useful currently. So I'll take this, because I can actually feel this. They're getting pretty tanky. It's taking a while to kill them. And I would rather not risk losing for a small unlock. What is that one? When into battle, okay, resist dot effects for 3 turns, not bad. I think I'm going to leave it after that because it gets expensive. And I am actually trying to save the trash cans. Fucking love the trash cans. Is this the one where you get to choose different ones based on opponents? And initiates a battle against trash cans after achieving victory. Obtain 2 random curios of 1 star. That's pretty good. It was 3rd after winning 3 destructible curios. No, I don't. I'm not the biggest fan of destructible curios. I know they're good, but I like more permanent upgrades. They'll get a lot of attacks first. Hopefully roll a 7. 6. Oh, but then that follow-up leads into a 7, so that's pretty good. I'm so tanky though because of adventuring alone. I don't have adventurings like Coney either. I'm using Jeopard's because it gives him a taunt, which is really good. It basically has enemies prioritize him to attack, which is kind of insane for a character that wants to be attacked for their follow-up like this. Increasing their threat just so they get that bonus is crazy.
Nothing but a boy.
Nice. That should be the majority of them dead. Okay, I was wrong. All res type pen boost, so we just innately do way more damage. One. Okay, damage, that's pretty nasty. Nice.
Sure, I'll play along.
Do this. It might be worth it just to get this out of the way faster. I'm not sure though. Nice. Didn't need to do that, but I think just to get it out of the way faster is potentially worth it. Let's go combat. Trial by combat. Hopefully we will get some. Getting this, I took the equation that required 7 more upgrades, and then I lost on the fucking Gambit machine, so I'm only getting two upgrades to try, which absolutely sucks considering I'm like looking specifically for 1 type that I'm never seeming to get. I think 2 at this point is still on 0 as well. Which if that's the case, that absolutely sucks, man. Follow up. I do like seeing all the elemental damage just pop out in them though. Like all the different colours. I still don't know what triggers up his follow-up on his own attack. I don't recall. It's still one thing I'm learning about. I've looked at his things and I might just be blind. Nice. 800k damage. Still not getting any. When I break weakness, that's really good. At least for the price. Finally. So I've got 2 out of 7. Hopefully I will just get enough money that it won't matter anyway. That's a gamma machine. We're not going on the gamma machine again. Can't afford to. Especially when I'm trying to buy thingy. Oh no. This is the bullshit one. You get something eventually, but it's not worth it if I'm looking specifically for 5 more equation pieces. No. Fuck it. And still didn't get anything needed. Increases allies attack by 50%. That innately on its own is insane. But the other part of that, enabling Soul Chrysalis more frequently, is just really good as well. During the day after an ally targets HP, increase allies final target damage with ultimates, and obviously I don't think I've seen this before. Replace all equations and blessings with random. There's a high chance. No. I fucking hate that rewrite everything things. Overwrite blessing. Is any of those? Increase all attacks. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm not going to do anymore. Enhance blessings. I want to actually enhance that because that is just a lot of damage. Right, max HP. That's good because I have Tribute in the party and Tribute is tanky as fuck. That because she does a lot of true damage. Oh my god. That was a lot of damage. It's just ignore. It always surprises me how much fucking true damage she does. And I don't know why, because she's insanely strong, obviously, and I have her light cone, but it's just looking at how disgusting the damage ratio is for it. When you just see, like, literally 80% of their health disappearing, you're not even in the fight yet. I'm going to take that simply because it's an unlockable. After our launcher's attack, deals additional equal to... That's already enhanced, so that's good. When entering the combat, the team consists of only light... No, does not consist of only. The hunt... Well... If I were running an easy run, I'd have taken those, but because I'm going for like more difficult runs, I don't want to take the weaker options, even if it's an unlock. Please have 5 of the blessings I need, please, please, please. You have 1. I thought we were friends, screw them. I thought we were friends. Have a look in curio shops first. Heal by time, so we're going to turn. That's actually the same one. What else do we do? Okay, at this point I'll just go for more unlocks then. I wonder if I can make myself go under 10. No, not with this I can't. That's pretty good. Because I should get to a point where I'm getting close to being able to use Soul Chrysalis very commonly. That's pretty funny. That just paid itself off instantly, which is pretty nice. It's coming. I'm surprised at how... no, it's harder difficulty, so I shouldn't be surprised I'm doing that much. Not as much damage as I thought I would. That's just stupid. do that. I still think the hurt is like just the aesthetic of her abilities is some of my favourite. I love how pretty everything looks. And for like, that's the main reason I got her, because she has that very, very typical sort of mage look. And it looks generally really good. Or maybe I'll take it all. Plus she has one of the coolest kits in the game in my opinion. I really like how she works. So I can get everything but the one that's for a different thing. Oh, so I complete this one but I can't get the other ones I needed. I think it's your edition ones. Let's do encounter because that's going to give us 2. Hopefully something good. It's just a battle. 2 blessings and a thank you. That should be easy enough. Bronya, so it doesn't matter on this one. But I want to make sure Adventuring's ultimate goes on to Bronya so it enables more crits. Just because she's the one I want to put the most damage on, obviously. Bro, I'm dumb. I didn't notice that she was immune tolerance at the minute. I'm stupid. Butterfly soul, very nice. Advanced collapsed. Yes, I will do that because I'd rather get the resistance pen. Nice. Weakness protection has died, thank fuck. And look at how quickly she's getting eaten through because of it. Now that that's worn off. Thank you for your service. I don't know what achievement that is, but obviously the first time getting it. When both characters take an action, both... Okay, I don't have memory sprite. But harmonise is actually pretty good. Already enhanced when I was... Yeah. I literally got offered that in the last... That's disgusting. In the last 2, and I've declined it and then went something else, and then it's like, no, are you sure you don't want it? Mass energy, increases day ratio, that's always good. Scrollum, I need you to have 5 of the blessings that I need. You'll have 4, won't you, or something? You've got 3. Okay, I can gamble for it, it's fine. I only need 1 more, so I can just gamble for it. Override blessing. I got some really ass blessings. They're fine. Those ones are pretty good. That's not bad. Let's play a game of how will I even get it before my gambling days are over. There we go. After all allies use their ultimates total of 2 times deals when that is so good, but I've only just got it in this last fight. But at least I've got it for this last fight. I've got 287 and I know Scrollum has more shit I can buy, so hopefully if there's anything particularly great for me. Follow attack, that's pretty good simply because Tribby constantly procs it. Nope, that's mid. That's not bad because both of them proc that. Both, what are the faces? Adventuring and Tribby. Use an ultimate for the next attack, so that's really good. Can't get him on that though. Soul Chrysalis increases speed. That's pretty good. Especially since most of these, since 2 of them have a follow-up. Oh, this is a hard boss if I remember. Nice. We did pretty good on the Gamba machine then. Hopefully now it should be a case of us absolutely devouring her. Right, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, do this. That's fine. Because that means she takes more crit damage. That is just to get it out of the way. Because she's gonna proc it over and over again. With the other ultimates anyway. That to implant all the weaknesses. Jimmy follows up again. Which sets her attacks back further and further behind, which is really fun for me. Oh yeah, I forgot this boss wants you to have healing, doesn't it? Not shielding. That sucks. Hopefully that won't matter too much. But it will, because it makes her insanely tanky, doesn't it? If I remember correctly. Okay. Good thing is I'm getting so many follow attacks with Adventuring that I'm just constantly getting shields. 1 HP, but hopefully my shields can just outlast everything. Okay, oh, I do have healing from my thingy abilities. That's pretty good. We like that, so I'm out of lethal range. Nice. It's coming! Nice. That's so much healing, bro. Do that. Oh, so much damage. Nighttime, I think I keep most of my buffs though. An axe does so much damage, it's disgusting. Like, for someone who I'm using as a sub DPS as well, like, I feel like sometimes he outshines thingy sometimes. Automatic puppet. Nice. This save file is a lot. I've fucking lost English. Lots of damage. Return to thingy. I think I am going to cut my stream after that because that was a pretty good run and I am starving because I've not eaten all day. It's not my longest stream in the world, but it's been my first stream on Kick, which I wanted to sort of just get into, actually have, actually arrive and, you know, do something on Kick because I'm moving a little bit away from Twitch. Not a big fan of their recent bannings. It's very, very cringe. And they're obviously very hypocritical way of banning things. So for everyone who came out to my first Kick stream and for my YouTube viewers, thank you very much, guys. I will talk to you again soon. More likely in video form on YouTube, which you can follow YouTube at the Gacha Grump. Thank you, Windows Update, perfect time as always. That is at the Gacha Grump. Thank you very much, guys, and have a good rest of your night. Take care, guys.